One warm summer evening, you found yourself sitting on a park bench, watching the sun set over the horizon. You were lost in thought, not really paying attention to your surroundings, when a familiar voice interrupted your train of thought. "Hey, aren't you that girl from school?" You turned to find your crush, Jungkook, standing there, looking just as handsome as ever. He had always been one of the most popular guys in school, but you had never really talked to him outside of class. "Oh, hey Jungkook," you said, trying to sound casual. "What are you doing here?" "Well," he said, sitting down next to you, "I just finished up at the gym and thought I'd come here to relax for a bit." You couldn't help but notice how his t-shirt was stretched tight across his broad shoulders and chest. It was a strange feeling, realizing that you were actually sitting next to Jungkook and talking to him like this. "So, what about you?" he asked, his eyes studying your face. "What brings you to the park today?" You tell Jungkook that you were just enjoying the view and the peaceful atmosphere of the park. You add that it's been a long day at school and you needed some time to yourself. Jungkook nods in understanding, saying that he sometimes comes here to clear his head after a rough day too. There's an awkward silence that follows, and you wonder if he wants to leave. But then, to your surprise, Jungkook leans in closer and asks, "So, do you want to grab a bite to eat or something? Maybe we could walk around the park while we talk." You're taken aback by his invitation, but you find yourself wanting to spend more time with him. "Sure," you say, feeling a blush creep up your cheeks. "That sounds like fun." Excited to spend more time with Jungkook, you both start walking around the park. The air is warm and humid, and the scent of flowers fills the air. You find yourself not really knowing what to say, feeling a bit nervous and out of your element. Jungkook seems to sense this and takes the lead in the conversation, asking you questions about your family, your friends, and your interests. You can't help but feel more comfortable as you talk with him, and before you know it, you've been walking for over an hour. Eventually, you find yourselves back near the spot where you first met. Jungkook leans against a tree, crossing his arms over his chest, and asks, "So, do you have any plans for the summer?" You shrug, saying that you've been debating between finding a summer job and taking some college classes. He nods in understanding, saying that he's been debating between working out at the gym and going on a big road trip with his friends. There's another moment of awkward silence, and then Jungkook takes a deep breath and says, "Look, I know this is kind of sudden, but I just want you to know that there's something about you that I really like. Like, a lot. I've always thought you were really beautiful and smart, and I've always enjoyed talking to you when we've been together. I know we're just friends now, but I was hoping maybe we could be more than that." His face turns red as he finishes speaking, and he looks away, clearly nervous about your reaction. You're taken aback by his confession, feeling a mixture of surprise, flattery, and interest. You've always had a crush on Jungkook, too, but you never thought he felt the same way. You take a deep breath and look him in the eyes, trying to hide the butterflies in your stomach. I actually like you too, Jungkook," you confess, your voice barely a whisper. "A lot." Your heart skips a beat as you wait for his reaction, feeling a blush creep up your cheeks. He smiles at you, relief evident in his expression. "I'm glad you feel the same way," he says, reaching out to take your hand in his. "I've wanted to tell you this for so long." He leans in closer, his face mere inches from yours, and brushes a strand of hair behind your ear. "So, what do you think? Want to give this more than friends thing a try?" he asks, a playful glint in his eye. You feel a shiver run down your spine as his breath fans across your face. Taking a deep breath, you close the distance between you and kiss him softly on the lips. Jungkook's arms wrap around you, pulling you closer as he deepens the kiss. You can feel the heat between you, and the realization that Jungkook is just as into you as you are into him only serves to intensify the feeling. You decide to give this more than friends thing a try, eager to see where it leads. Jungkook pulls you closer. The feel of his strong arms wrapped around you, the scent of his cologne filling your nose, all of it sends shivers down your spine. You can't help but wonder what the rest of this journey will be like, and you can't wait to find out. You break the kiss, your heart racing. Looking into Jungkook's eyes, you smile shyly and say, I think this could be really good. He smiles back at you, his eyes full of affection, and pulls you in for another kiss. As he runs his fingers through your hair. The setting sun casts a warm glow over the park, and the sounds of laughter and distant music fill the air. It feels like the perfect backdrop for this new chapter in your life.